Bola Tinubu is acceptable nationwide. He is not only a southwest, northwest, north central, south, northeast, or southeast candidate. The forthcoming 2023 presidential election has continued to gain momentum as supporters have continued to grow or to throw their weight on their preferred presidential candidate. The election will reveal the next president that will take over from President Muhammadu Buhari, who will complete his tenure come 2023. It will interest you to know that some political parties have elected their respective flag bearer for the forthcoming election. The APC elected Asmaju Bola Tinubu, Labour Party elected Peter Obi, and Atiku Abubakar clinched the ticket of the People's Democratic Party. Recently, so many prominent Nigerians have started to canvass for their preferred candidate and political parties. Bashir Ahmad is one of the prominent Nigerians that is canvassing for his political party. Bashir Ahmad is the personal assistant to Muhammadu Buhari on news, media, and digital communications. The aide to President Buhari recently canvassed for his candidate through his Twitter page, saying, Bola Tinubu is acceptable nationwide. He is not just only a southwest, northwest, north central, south, northeast, or southeast candidate, but a candidate for all regions and Nigerians. The tweet from Bashir Ahmad has gained so much reactions on social media as Nigerians have reacted towards his tweet. I don't know. It's very. I mean, again, he is part of the APC, Bashir Ahmad. So again, it's not unexpected to hear him support Tinubu. But the fact that he's stating that Bola Tinubu is for all Nigerians and he's not just, supported in certain regions. I mean, it is the confidence for him to mention all the regions and then say that's not enough and then say that he's for Nigeria as a whole. That's just, you can't help but see it as delusion, to be honest. Because it's again, if you can gauge for yourself the political climate in the country, you can see that is just not factual. So yeah, given the many comments that are, again, a lot of people are disagreeing. And first, this person has now supported Bashir Ahmad, saying, Tinubu is our president. He is accepted by all regions. Peter Obi should step down. Very unnecessary comment, because it's a different thing. If you want to say Tinubu is the next president, fantastic, great. But does that mean that Peter Obi has to step down? It's a competition. Why should somebody else step down for you to win? At the end of the day, if you think that Tinubu cannot win, just say that, because you feel Peter Obi is threatening his position to win. So for the fact that you want him to step down, you want Peter Obi to step down, basically exit the whole race. In fact, it says a lot about how much you see him, how much you see Peter Obi. Is he really just a guest, or is he just an opponent, or a really, really, strong opponent, a competition, a thorn in your flesh? Who told you Tinubu is accepted in the north? Time shall tell. A big failure from Tinubu. We don't need pampers and napkins, president. Ooh. Well, this is just suggesting about, his age. Is he fit to be president? I mean, he's of retiring age. He doesn't seem physically fit to lead Nigeria. He hasn't given us that confidence that he can. Tinubu can only boast of Southwest. He will have no vote from Middle Belt, 0 vote from Southeast. Obi will still share his votes in Lagos. Very true. South is for Obi, and North are rooting for Obi. Tinubu looks like an ancestor, very ugly and old. It is such a shame for someone like that to represent us. It's a shame, and I think we've learned a lesson from Buhari. Buhari might as well just not even be just not even exist in the presidential villa, because you even traveling abroad and you just see you hear presidents talking and you just see Buhari. I don't think you understand. It's like secondhand embarrassment. It's so shameful. If you go look at world conferences, you hear the African leaders, Paul Kagame, you are hearing these people, they'll speak on sustainability and how Africa as a nation itself, obviously being a group of nations, how we're meant to move forward, and then you just hear Buhari. And the thing is, Buhari would always be situated in the middle, as if he's got something important to say. Imagine Buhari would be in the middle of a panel of African leaders, and you think that this man, he's situated in the middle. This guy, he's going to speak facts. It's so embarrassing. And he's just so slow, not articulate, not sharp. It's like, it's not a good reflection on us. And I think for us to then downgrade even to Tinubu, it's just going to be very shameful. You might as well just say we have no standards. It's an ordinary political statement, and it pretty much is. If you said Southeast, okay, fine, we can understand that, and a little bit of the North, okay, Muslim ticket, he's from, he's a Yoruba guy, Yoruba man from, the Southwest. So yes, there is that, no, and again, you can notice that I am not even saying anything that has to do with his competence. I'm saying everything, or the factors that have to do with his identity, religion, and ethnic group. It's as simple. Nigeria is not for the highest bidder. We cannot afford to be governed by corrupt and inept leaders. We must always go for the best at all times if Nigeria must survive as a nation. Enough of nepotism and gangsterism. Nepotism and gangsterism. I think that is such a legendary duo of failure that has ravaged this country and just turned it upside down. Yes, Tinubu is known all the nooks and crannies. He's known in all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria, and he got more support from the places like Ajegunle in Lagos, and Ajegunle remained undeveloped since ages, like many other places. In Lagos. In fact, people don't reason well with their senses. For how long shall you remain blind? For ages. Again, with the gangsterism, of course, there's a certain demographic that he's going to attract. And I think there's certain behavioral patterns that the whole aggressiveness will be associated with Peter Obi's supporters. And it's just not true, Such aggressiveness, you can say, okay, maybe Tinubu supporters. It will make more sense. But Peter Obi, not really. But yeah, again, gangsterism, nepotism, order of the day. And then, the rural areas. Not that these people are not worth reaching towards, but who would appeal to them most? Would it be Peter Obi or Tinubu in Ajegunle? Who do you think? Put what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.